Hey guys, Brandon Elephant here, and in today's video we're going to be packing up these two that you guys saw in the last video. So, I actually have the bubble wrap cut out, because I actually had these already bubble wrapped before I made the video, and then I decided to make the video. So, I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Maybe a little awkward too, but good thing I'm ambidextrous, so doing this is no problem. Filming with one and packing with the other. I also have a box picked out, and in fact, it is a little too big. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it down. I've done this before. It works really nicely, typically. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's why. Wait, what? The tape sticky has one facing. I've got to fix that a little. Let's put this one here. Because it's out like that, so if I were to do this, it would end up folding weirdly. So I'm actually going to put this out really quick. I'm going to fold this one the other way just so it... There. The tape's the right way now. Don't know how that happened. So obviously, as you can see here, this needs to be cut down by a significant amount. So what I like to do is I like to take this. Now that's still double the height. But then okay, well, when I have those on their sides in there, that's a good height to cut at the bottom here. So now we're gonna jump over to my big camera now. Okay, now that we're at my big camera, I can't actually see it, so I'm gonna quickly change the screen so I can kind of see it. Move my phone out of the way, and then I'll go on to this. So you could do this when the box is up, but I like to do it when it's folded. What I'll do is I'll cut this off. But what I'll do is, what you do is you cut the sides along here. Because obviously this is where the new lid's going to be. The next thing what you do is you go to the next corner, you do the same. Or in this case, you gotta fold the box to be at that corner. So it's sometimes easier just to do it from standing up too. I'm going to do that because it's probably a bit easier. So it'd be a good idea to walk your exact neck when doing this. Now doing this is easier when it's packed already. Like when it's ready to already install it. But in this case I'm not, in case I screw up. Why isn't this locking? Okay, I just got one of my legs action at some point, because this one's already knocked out. There we go. Oops. Don't know if there's any problems with this knife, jeez Louise. I'm gonna grab my scissors. Oh, there we go. That was brutal. I'm gonna grab my scissors. This knife's acting up. Where? Oh, there they are. I never know where my scissors are. One second I know where they are, the next I'm like, wait, where did I put them? That's not uncommon for me though. Okay, now that's cut. Now I'll cut the top parts off, but first I'm going to take the bottom. Should have got the tape when I was over here. I'm just going to move the chair because I'm going to trip on this. Now the reason why I use cut down boxes is like it's hard to get boxes the right size. So it's just easier to cut them down. So you can always just do that. I do tape them so they won't pop open. I've never had an issue doing it yet, so there we go. Now what I like to do some of this back here as well, just in case the middle tape tries to let go, it can't let go completely. This will want to pop off. I'm making eBay for listing for these two guys after this, so that's good. I've been working on a lot of eBay stuff lately just because, well, why not? I have the time to. Get everything up I want to have up, then look for more stock basically. That's how I do things. Now I'm going to, with the tape, you shouldn't typically let it fall on like this. What you should do is bend in piece, so it's easier to grab next time if you have a hard time finding it like I do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in here. Now I'm going to obviously put packing around them. Just while I test this, how I bend them in as I do this, it might be hard to see, but I fold the one half down, and then I fold it down like this. Because that's why I leave these flaps on until I don't need them anymore. Because then I can just come and cut them off. That way it's a straight line every time if I use because this flat edge here provides me a straight cutting line, or a straight bending line. Luckily this box seems to be going a lot better than most do. Most aren't this nice to work with. Okay, that's popped off now. As you can see now, these two will bend down. I might need to drop this a little bit more. I looked and I might be a little high, but that might just be okay. I might just leave it as is. I sometimes do that. Because then I'll just put packing, I use both packing paper, and when I have lying around just extra, flyers, newspaper, that kind of thing. Because that way you're both reusing it. My packing paper is also made from recycled materials, which is really nice. Get it from Home Depot. It's like $2 cheaper than the stuff that's brand new. But you're using recycled materials, which is always nice. Now, as you can see, those two don't line up properly. I will fix that after. Right now I want to check height-wise. And they look like they might be like a millimeter too high. So I'm going to cut them down just a little bit more. Doesn't have to be a lot more, just a tiny baby bit more, Then what I'll do is I'll take an X-Acto knife to these edges when I'm done. I'll take the items out of the box so they don't get damaged, obviously, but... Now this part becomes a tricky part bending it. Because it kind of wants to have several pieces go. Okay, that height is a lot better. I'm actually going to throw this guy in as the straight edge, because it didn't seem to want to bend there all that nicely. Unfortunately, yeah, if you do this, it does become a bit of a pain to bend them properly, but... Now I'm going to get the... Where did the newspaper go? I had it down here before. No, oh, it's over there, that's why. Moved on to a different shelf. Oh, I just murdered the camera. Now I'm going to make sure this height's okay, because I might not actually need to cut them down much more. What I'll do is I'll pin them in in by the end first, and then I'll take this and go. So if I bend these down, for example, and then this one down on top, so you can see it's perfect. Now, if I put a little more in there just to be safe, I'll go grab some really quick. Because of course it was on the next level, or in my old area stuff for that, so I have these two, so I'm going to put these in as a bit of a break. And I like to do this to protect the items on the inside. This also might just be the exact amount I need too, which will be nice. Now yeah, does the box look the prettiest? No. But I've never had complaints, and quite frankly, I'd rather the box look not as pretty, but now it's just being, I'm going to leave this extra stuff on as an extra security for it. When I do sell, what I'll do is I'll cover all the edges up here too. They won't stay exposed. I only did that when it's sold, because that way, if let's say someone wants me to combine shipping, or if somebody wants, combine shipping, I can do that. Or when I put the label on, I put it on in the middle, typically, like right here. And what I'll do is since I put tape all over the label, I also go down the sides and again on here to help hold it down even more. So that's just to keep it closed while I'm packaging, so I'll put more tape on later when it does sell. So now, how do I keep track of this? Well, this is not a lot of space to put this on, so I'm just gonna have to write it. I hope I can read it when I'm done. Oh, this is. There we go. So this is HO lot of 2 locos, 1 Tyco Mantua, over him there, 1. I don't know what this means. I'll eventually come up with a system like an A's to, an alphabetical system or something. But for now, this is how it works now. We're going to transfer it back to my phone now. Okay, and that's this package completely wrapped. And now for the final thing. I'll actually go to Zoom 5 here. Right, I was testing these and forgot to unplug it, so I have to walk over it. And onto the shelf it goes with all the other eBay stuff. I'm beginning to think I might need more shelves. Oops, because that stuff's going to be my personal stuff. Like all this and more. Anyways, thank you for watching this eBay video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one when we package up some more eBay stuff. And a little sneak peek for a video fixing this guy. Now, I haven't done any audio recording with him, but his frame here is all messed up. I fixed it. I just need to restart this wire back on, and then he will run. It's an old ATT, apparently. I've never heard of him. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. And in the next multiple videos, you'll see me go over all of these, all of those, and everything else.